In the previous videos, you learned about the core skills of LEGO Serious Play, about building, creating metaphors, and telling stories. In this video, we're going to focus on the core process of LEGO Serious Play. It's actually very easy to remember because it only consists of 4 steps. So each and every LEGO Serious Play conversation starts with the first step, which is called challenge or a question. So when you will meet up with your friend using your LEGO bricks, then the first task that you are going to do is to give them a task. So for instance, build yourself, or build yourself in the future, or build something about yourself in the past. It's very important that when you craft the build question, that it would be understandable and engaging and interesting, both for you and for somebody who is going to start building it. The second step is then building. So that's the actual phase where the one person who is joining you when you're coaching them, or the entire group, will start building individually their response to the challenge. So in many instances, people might get slightly blocked or unsure about what kind of things to build. So you can give them some space. However, if somebody spends too much time thinking, then you can say, please don't hold a meeting with yourself, but just start building and see what kind of things come out. Once they have finished building, and in some instances you might want to have here a time limit, so not too short, not too long, somewhere in between, depending on how difficult the challenge is. Once this is done, then the third step is sharing. So sharing is the phase where the person is going to demonstrate the LEGO building that they have just built, and they're going to use metaphors and different types of other tools to explain what they have just built. So it's the phase of storytelling. And when you are running LEGO Serious Play session in a group, then sharing goes in turns. So each and every one of the participants gets their chance and time to share. And always when somebody is sharing, all the others are listening. They are paying their full attention to what is being described, what is being said, what is being demonstrated as a result of this building. And finally, we'll get to the final stage, which is the phase of reflection. That is the place where everybody can comment. What did they actually find out during building and during sharing this information? When you are in a group of 2, you as a coach and the other person as the one who just built their challenge, then you can reflect about what they found out, what kind of things they learned about themselves, about the building, about the future, what kind of thoughts came to their mind. However, they can also reflect about the process. So was question understandable? So would they like to do something different now in the second round of building? Or if anything else comes to their mind, what they consider important. If you are running this session in a group of people, then one important part of reflection is actually looking at all these different models and trying to see what are the complementarities, what are the similarities, what are actually polar opposites, and then trying to come up with some sort of conclusions. So what is it that you together as a group thought about the challenge, and what kind of responses did you come up with? Thank you. And in a minute, I'm going to give you a practical exercise on how to practice this core process with your friend. Stay tuned.